KHOU 11 investigates, exposing 911 problems. Thousands in need of help end up being put on hold, not for a few seconds, but for minutes at a time.
Time that can be the difference between life and death. Investigative reporter Scott Knoll is asking the tough questions that got the people at Harris County's 911 system to admit there's something wrong.
Do you need police, fire, ambulance?
It's the simple question.
I've got the 911 on the speakerphone. I'm doing CPR.
That couldn't come soon enough for Richard Ishman.
So I'm gonna get help. I'm gonna get help. They're gonna come through the gate.
The former combat medic pounding on his mother's chest, trying to bring her back to life as he waited.
It's gonna be a couple of minutes. Just hang on.
But it wasn't a couple of minutes. Ishman sat on hold, waiting more than 10 minutes for someone to answer his call to Harris County 911.
There's no hope. So you keep going. But you can't stop because it's your mother laying here on this floor.
By the time help did arrive, 78-year-old Berthanel Ishman, seen here the day before, was dead.
When you call 911, you expect to get through.
It's a lifeline.
It's definitely a lifeline. But this time, I don't know what happened.
The answer to that, says the Harris County Sheriff's Office, is Hurricane Harvey.
So we started having issues the same time the rest of Harris County started having issues.
Harris County Sheriff's Office.
The county's 911 center downtown flooded, forcing call takers and dispatchers to move to temporary locations, sometimes in different places, with backup equipment.
We've had other technical difficulties that for a 36-hour period over the weekend required 911 call takers to take handwritten notes.
The Sheriff's Office couldn't provide KHOU 11 investigates numbers showing how many callers were put on hold for more than 2 minutes. But
over the weekend, we had over 7,000 calls to 911. 4,000 of those calls got dropped. The person hung up before anyone could answer.
does that mean they were on hold and hung up most likely?
Yes.
It concerns me.
Holds for help that worry Jeff Heavey. He's chief of Emergency Services District 48 near Katy, where at least 8 times 911 callers sat on hold in the last 10 days.
It's a delay in us getting care to a person. We have a nurse at a pharmacy that was on hold for 35 to 40 minutes with a person who had walked into the pharmacy with stroke symptoms.
911's goal in Harris County is to answer all calls in 10 seconds or less. Stories of 10-minute wait times and homes burning to the ground, unacceptable, says the Sheriff's Office.
We know that these are life and death situations. We take it seriously, and we're addressing it.
He says that includes adding people to take 911 calls and focusing on getting the 911 center back up and running, hopefully in 2 weeks.
There's something wrong.
Meanwhile, Ishman will bury his mother Friday. He says his trust in 911 also lost forever.
This is the worst thing that you could ever have happen to somebody. To find your own mother slumped over, and you called to expected to get help, and you don't get help. I've lost somebody very dear to me because the system is broken.
Because of the issues, the Sheriff's Office is asking people to only call 911 if it's a life-threatening emergency. And if you do need help and end up on hold on 911, they say don't hang up and call back. That will only move you to the back of the line and take longer to get through. Standing for Houston, I'm Scott Knoll, KHOU 11 Investigates.
Well, that is really something. Hopefully they'll get it worked out.